What's up, you guys? It's Jonathan, the Trading Chemist, back with another video, and I am starting a new series, right? This is going to be a series of me just documenting my whole experience and process and journey on making $100,000 in the market. So, if this is something you'd be interested in, subscribe and like the video. So, I plan to hit my goal of $100,000 by using prop firms, and specifically the prop firm I plan on using is Top Step. So, I currently have three $50,000 accounts, right? And my plan is to use those three $50,000 accounts and get withdrawals to be able to buy two more $150,000 accounts to pretty much max out all of the accounts that I can have with Top Step and run it up from there. So I'm currently taking a combine for the three $50,000 accounts, and all of the accounts are linked, right? So when you're taking a $50,000 combine, you pretty much just get $2,000 as your max loss limit. So that's $48,000. If you get below $48,000, you pretty much lose the combine, right? And the goal is to hit $53,000, right? So that's a $3,000 profit goal that you're looking to hit. And when you hit that $53,000 profit goal, you move on to the next phase where you receive your accounts and you're pretty much trading from there, right? So last week I actually started it. I was a little bit sick though, so I wasn't recording, or I wasn't able to record. I ended the week in the green, which was great. So I end up hitting $50,399, right? And the goal again is 53,000. So I'm well on my way, and hopefully, if everything goes good, I can pass the combine this week, but we will see. You can't really tell, but overall, that's enough talking. Let's get to the chart and get to the first trade of the week. All right, you guys. So the trade I am in right now is a trade based off of a 15-minute chart. So I saw this huge impulse in the market on the 15-minute. This is actually on the 1 hour, but what is it, 1 hour or? Yeah, this is on the 1 hour. But you see all the structure that is broken so far. So it broke here, here. Did it break this level? It hasn't broke that level yet, but it broke two levels so far. And what I'm looking at currently is on the 15-minute. This is a simple break and retest, and it's retesting off the support. So price broke structure here and here, and once it reached this endpoint, it ended up pulling back to the support level, and this area has been touched three times. So here, here, and here, right? So what I did, I put my fib on, right? And price is pulled back to my, let me see. So I put my fib on from point A to point B, and price has hit the 88.6 level, right? So once it hit that 88.6 level, I went to the 1 minute, and I caught this bullish variation here. I put my stop loss beneath the low here, and I am looking to take it all the way to my TP2. So let me go back so it's easier to see. So I'm looking to take this trade all the way to my negative 61.8 TP. So it's a potential 1 to 5.92. So, however, when I'm looking at, let's say this trade doesn't pan out as expected, I'll be probably most likely on my next trade. I'll be looking, because the only way this wouldn't work out if it needs to actually go lower. So I'll be looking for price to break this low. I'll probably look for a retest for a sell-off somewhere, and I'll take it down to the low. But other than that, I think this is going to be a beautiful setup, and I think it's actually a simple, easy trade, right? Because we already have a defined high right here that we can um, actually chase. So I think this is going to be beautiful. So what I did do, I um, I put 6 contracts on this. My risk is negative 150. So, well, I said negative 150. My risk is $150. And if it hits my TP2, I am going to make $888, which is beautiful. So we're just going to see how this plays out. Um, yeah, but I'm going to let this trade play out and I'll get back with you all. All right, we back in, bro. Price is flying, right? So we are up right now $276. That is beautiful. It's almost tempted to touch. Boy, all right. But I'm not messing with it. So we still got to hold out. So one thing that I've learned also as well is I'm not messing with my trades anymore. I'm not doing any partials or anything. This is going to be strictly binary. So anything you're going to see me taking throughout this series is either going to be a win or a loss. I'm not messing with my trades anymore. Like, I get the whole point of taking partials and everything like that, but I do trust my system and I'm going to let it play out. Now, I'm just going to give y'all a heads up on the only thing I know that's going to hurt me. Well, not hurt me, but nah, that's going to hurt. So, the only thing that I know that's going to really just hurt me throughout this process of doing this is the times when price doesn't hit, well, price will hit my TP1 and doesn't hit my TP2. But I'm highly confident in this area right here, being that it's a part of a bigger trading setup, right? So I'm very confident in this. But I am, being that I'm doing this, a lot of the trades that I am going to take, I am going to be cautious and take the negative 27.8. But being that I believe that this is a high probable area of interest, that it's going to hit, I'm taking this TP2. So on top of that, another thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to call my trades probably around like 12-ish or whatever. Yeah, around 12, regardless of where they're at, just because I still got to go to work. And I don't like worrying about a trade when I'm not able to really access things. So that's the only thing you're gonna really see different. But and I'm saying that out loud, so I make sure I hold myself to all of this as well. So yeah, but this is beautiful. We are at 318 right now. Everything beautiful. Everything is really looking beautiful. I'm not touching the trade. Um, but yeah, so while this is going, it's still gonna take a little bit longer. Um, for this to play out, but I'll get back with. All right, so this is the point that, well, the part that really kind of just like, I'm not gonna say scares me, but it's just like, ah. Anyways, so what I don't like is when price starts to reject from a high, right? So this is not a guaranteed rejection just yet, but I want to see this candle really break this level just to give me some more confirmation that, hey, we're still going this way. Because what can happen is price can touch this level, reject, and go on down. But I still believe in my analysis, and I'm still just gonna let this play out. What I am gonna be looking at, and when I know, okay, this ain't gonna work, this isn't gonna work out as planned, is if structure breaks this level here, right? If it breaks this level, this ain't gonna look too well. So other than that, I'm still, see, right now it's actually looking good. So it actually just retests the high that was broken, and it looks like, okay, it's gonna go still in the bullish direction. So I'm letting everything play out. Regardless, I'm not gonna touch it. It's just one of those things you notice when you're actually watching this trade. It's like, I don't like how this is really playing out. But it is what it is. We're just gonna take this however it comes. But I'm gonna still let this play out a little bit more. And there we go. That's the break I needed to see. That's the break I needed to see. Now I need you to go in that direction, but I'm not gonna touch you. So let me just stop looking at the charts, and I'll get back with y'all. All right, you guys, this is beautiful. This is really beautiful. So currently we are floating 600 and $684, right? And we have hit TP1 so far and is extremely bullish. So I'm extremely positive. I have a high belief that we're gonna hit this TP2. We are almost there. So I don't know. Let's just see what happens, man. This will be a beautiful start to the week, though. A beautiful start. This will almost get me there. This will almost get me to the $53,000 mark. So enough. I want to get off the charts for a second. I will get back with y'all when hopefully TP hits, but let's see what just happened. Man, so we end up having to cut the trade for a win, though. The win was $616 for the day, right? So what end up happening since I last was recording, price ended up rejecting heavy at the TP1 area, right? And I just had to walk away. I wasn't about to watch that huge L off this beautiful trade. But when I came back, it was like right after 11. Price ended up breaking the area, so I'm thinking, okay, it's going to end up hitting the TP2. But as soon as it hit 11, it's almost like all the volume just left the trade. So it ended up playing around this area, not really just hitting the full TP. Then afterwards, you notice once it hits this the resistance level, it just rejected. So I did have to put my stop loss right here because on the lower time frame, on the 1 minute, if price broke structure on this area, around this area right here, I was pretty sure like it was gonna be a deeper sale. So it looks like it still may be going for the buy right now, but I'm out and it's getting close to that 12 o'clock mark. But today was still a beautiful, beautiful dollars, right? So we're pretty much a third of the way to that $53,000 mark. But today was a solid wonderful risk to reward, and I don't know, it was beautiful. It was still a beautiful trade to start the week off with. But other than that, if y'all enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. But that's all I got. Peace.